Uh-oh. I did it again.
She did.
What did I do?
We were heading to the Ozette Triangle, which is the northwestmost point of Washington, I think, of the continental United States. And she says, babe, but we should go do lunch at the Lavender farm.
Look how pretty that is, guys. And that's only part of it. So we had a view for lunch.
We did. We had a view
Oscar.
for lunch. And then if you go right over there, you can get yourself some what?
Lavender ice cream. I don't know how I feel
I'm
about
passing, guys. I'm going to let her have some.
I think you should try it. Let's go see what this
All right, let's
is
go
all
see what's
about.
happening.
They just turned the music off.
They
They
did
had a
just-
live band going on over here. So
Yeah, so they say that lavender is very popular in France, and Washington and France are kind of, I guess, on the same climate and latitude, or longitude, and the same line. So we have a lot of lavender here in Washington.
why we choose this variety. It's vibrant, stunning, neon when in full bloom. Look how pretty.
Augustifolia Malette. And I guess we were hearing somebody say, if you are allergic to bees, you might want to have your EpiPen with you, because there are a lot of bees. Hopefully they're doing their job and not coming after us.
So this is kind of neat though. They tell you how they use the oils for it, and they put it like on pillow spray, in caramels, facial spray, used for sleep aid and stress relief.
Oh,
So
nice.
you could take a nap here in the middle of this field. Oh wow, look, they have vendors out there. I love the bus. Look at the beat up.
So we have a new little system here of Donna filming on her neck harness. So Donna's trying a new neck harness here right now. So this is the first little chance we've tried to do this.
Might
And
look like I'm carrying my stethoscope. though.
Yes. What medical device is she wearing?
I don't know.
So we're also using a new GoPro. Our other GoPro hasn't got here in the mail yet. So we're trying some new filming today. Hopefully our GoPro gets back within the next week or so.
And these bees are not like the bumblebees. These are honeybees here. Telling your people I want to run through this field if they want some of your bees.
I think you're pretty fast though.
I am pretty fast. Let's go. Let's go see what it's all about. Oh, you can smell it starting here. Whew. I like it.
Flowers are kind of 25% in bloom. We want to cut it off so it keeps all that oil trapped in those buds. The rest of the farm we turn into essential oil. And we'll harvest for about 6 weeks. It goes to kind of the middle of September. About 100 pounds of lavender. We can make sure they're packed down in there. So I'll fill this up, pack it down. About 100 pounds fits in here. We're only doing half batch today because I didn't have that much time. And so I'm boiling it, converting it to steam. And that steam comes out the top pipe by the birdhouse there, the plumbing down through and into the bottom. There's a coil that goes down the middle of that. And as that steam is pushed down that coil, it's under pressure. It cools. The cold water extracts the heat from the steam and it condenses back into a liquid. So that condensed liquid is now called distillate. It's basically essential oil, kind of some water-soluble plant material, and distilled water. And it's used for all kinds of great things. We use it for like a surface cleaner. You can just like spray it in your face. It's good for a hair detangler. We used to help our daughter's hair. Spray it in there and comb it out and get. So that's kind of what you would find. You know, lavender is native to like North Africa and Morocco and southern. It's right called super. And that's this field in the very back, kind of the tall ones, the farthest back there. This is an intermedia, or commonly known as French lavender, and this is really cultivated for cosmetics with an angustifolia, which smells really good but doesn't produce a ton of oil. And they got the variety that most commercial growers grow called Grosso. Grosso, when you think about like generic lavender scent, like lavender dryer sheets or whatever, it's going to be Grosso because most commercial growers around the world grow Grosso because we're in France. So I'm going to pass that around. That's Grosso. Yes. And that's it's a little sharper. It's got a little more bite to it, a little more herbal. It's not quite as soft. The process takes about 2 hours.
So it looks like this little fun little contraption is a debutter.
Yeah, that's the guy.
It is closed right now, but it says try our bike debutter. Are you making butter, or are you taking the buds off the plants? I'm not quite sure. I think you're taking the buds off the plant. You're not making butter.
Look at this, guys. We have lavender treats available in the shop. They have lavender, lemonade, and ice cream cups. Dairy-free options even. Oh, shortbread. I do like a lavender shortbread cookie. I have had those and I do enjoy those. Lavender lemon pepper. For fish, I could maybe get down with that.
Yeah.
Oh guys, now I smell lavendery fresh.
All right, we're here at Jordan de Soleil Lavender Farm, and we just find out that you can actually have a biking lavender trail guide. So you can come out here in the Olympic National Park area through Sequim and just ride your bikes and check out all the lavender farms. So hey, thanks for being here with us. Hey, come over to our channel and subscribe for us. Give us a thumbs up and comment on all our fun travels we have at Relish Life's Travels.